ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Well, Emmanuel Petit has got to be one of the most technically gifted midfield players there are anywhere. You would give anything for his sort of influence in your team, wouldn't you, Jim?
Big fan. I've always been a big fan. Defensively, extremely capable. He has an excellent work rate on and off the ball, but he doesn't get too much attention for his aggressive midfield presence.
Big chance! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And he's found a way past. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, it's come off the upright.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Ronaldinho. Decent chance! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he's had it nicked away. Out towards the flank. And he's quick to return it. Chance, surely! Wayne Rooney! Only him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Manchester United, after 17 minutes in.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Can he spark a counter here? Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Kukçu.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he was quick to react. Pass somewhat off target. Just eases him off the ball. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable. Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Ronaldinho. He's having a hit! They want to be quick. Oh, what has happened here? Kukçu. Rooney. Looking to play him in. And the through ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Shifted it to the flank. He's got away. And Shevchenko. He leaps for it. And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
34 minutes.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Jordan Lee Kang-in! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Lee Kang-in has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And they're back on the ball again. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a sweeping cross. Ronaldinho. Out again for a throw-in. McAllister. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for the run. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. Real chance here. So no flag here. That's really well cleared. And Shevchenko! He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Ronaldinho! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have it. And that is all they have time for. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Manchester United really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
And this is Shevchenko. He's in one-on-one. Goes down, but nothing given. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely weighted ball. More and more pressure on the ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. And now they can clear their lines. Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? Shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Doesn't quite get there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Jordan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Rooney. Oh, now he can run away with it. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha stood his ground strongly. Taken back almost at once.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Jordan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 11.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their
Number
substitutes.
7, Alvaro Carreras.
Petit.
Number 9. Rafinha.
Defending here is really tight. Shevchenko picks it up out wide.
Number 8.
And the shot!
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Kukçu.
Coming on the field.
Now it's
Number
Haaland.
18, Erling Haaland. Number 21.
Creon, something onto that, and that is that.
Number 10.
Oh, he's going to be
Lionel
disappointed with
Messi.
that. Nicely
Number
aimed
20.
pass.
Lamine Yamal. Number 15.
He's on it, can he get away? That has not gone well. That's going wide left. Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Yamal. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Costa Curta gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He has found the way through. Oh, this is a great position. Chance for a shot! McAllister. Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Knocks it into space. Hazard cuts out the pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ter Stegen trying to keep this in. No, he's missed it.
Manchester United are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Spread neatly. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Not the most accurate pass. Great ball, and he's in here. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Shevchenko.
That was lovely, that.
And he is deftly away. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! And that is great goalkeeping. Al Kubasi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is ended up in no man's land. And he cuts out the supply, spread it left. It's a promising position. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to play it through. And that will be the final act. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, football is, of
today's
course,
match.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening.
Shot, surely! Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed. Likanin! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Inzaghi proves just a little bit too strong. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rijkaard. Some good work on the right flank here.
That was lovely, that.
Carreras does well to get it back. Oh, it's just a little long. And he's quick to return it. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Nicely spread. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Looking to play him in. Saliba calmly anticipates. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And it's Jorginho. Knocks it into space. Rafinha. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Inzaghi. And this is Rooney. He's in a good position. There's the shot! In he goes again. Goal! Manchester United! And we have liftoff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Rooney. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's on it, can he get away?
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Looking for the run. Rafinha. Timber running with the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a good finish. They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience.
It's Inzaghi! Well, there's the clearance. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, well played, well played. Rafinha. Oh, that has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Here comes the cross. And we have our very first corner. Safe to say he's capable of better than that. Now it's Rooney. Carreras. No, that's been intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, terrible pass. Now it's Rooney. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Batistuta finds himself offside. Kupchu. That has been slung wide. Tacho gets across to intercept that. Now it's Olise. McAllister cuts it out. Looking for options for movement. Likanin! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Manchester United with the lead. Can he get it through? Van Dijk makes the interception. Rafinha. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Manchester United leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 22, Jorginho.
So off we go again.
Coming on to replace him is number 9.
Now it's Rooney. And he's straight offside. Van Dijk. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Carreras cuts out the pass. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Batistuta. Nicely shaped ball. Kupchu powering forward here. Rijkaard, Shevchenko, and this is Batistuta. That is ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball, and that could set him on his way. Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
For Manchester United.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Lee come in.
And now he has
Lee
two.
come in.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. It's Inzaghi! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Tacho is there, and he can pick it up. Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Olise! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Tries to play it through. And this is Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He looked so composed until the moment he pulled the trigger. I still think he can't believe he didn't put it away.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 9.
So time for change.
Rafinha.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Lee come in.
That's going in strongly.
Number 7.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Number 8.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Coming on the field, number 10.
Timber is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Number 21. Eden Hazard.
And this is Rooney. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Hakimi. And now the breakaway. That's a shade optimistic. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Manchester United.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Manchester United visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And this is Rooney. He's in one-on-one. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Manchester United do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. This venue, of course, one of the great citadels to the game in a land where football really is everything. The mighty Morumbis. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Manchester United must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Spread out to the left.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, good-looking ball. Haaland! Sensational from Haaland! A finish of true class! He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's fabulous. Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha gets a foot in here. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Not the most accurate pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Yamal. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Bergkamp looking to be a menace in the final third.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ruben Dias.
Chelsea really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Yamal, and the shot! And there's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And he's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this is Rooney. And he cuts out the supply. And that's going wide left. And this is Batistuta. And the finish! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Chelsea have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Haaland receives it in a good position here. And he's quick to snatch it back. And he has been fouled there. He'll fancy himself from here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Alexander-Arnold. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely, now then. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. The message is clear, none shall pass. Lee Kang-in. He has found the way through. That's destined for the flank. Lee Kang-in has alert to the pocket. Just the keeper in his way. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete control. And this is Batistuta, and he's found the way past. Great chance! Oh, good finish! And they're threatening to fly away here. That is so good, such sharp skills. And the whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substituição no time do Manchester United. Camisa 11.
So the action resumes. Manchester United changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Azar. That has ended up in no man's land. Played over towards the opposite flank.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Lee Kang. Oh, what has happened here? Manchester United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Tries a shot! And that's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Simply...
Can he finish? And he's stuck it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
substituição no time do Manchester United.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Somewhat off target. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Yamal finds himself offside.
72.306 espectadores.
Referee's given a throw. Ruben Dias. Yamal going after that. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Looking for a runner. Jupe. Kubasu. He's found the way through. Look at the space. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! 200. It's the goal they all came to see.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Manchester United still making a fight of this. Takes aim and crosses. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Yamal. Well, there's a probing ball. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's the shot! And a neat finish! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal, that has not gone well. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Well, looks a good ball through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a pretty loose pass. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Haaland. No, it's come to nothing. Ruben Dias. That has not gone well. And that is expertly dealt with. That is ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Hazard receives it in a wide position. He is through here. Now it's Haaland! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Back to the keeper. Mignon. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Saliba. No joy this time. Ruben Dias gets it clear. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Jupe. And that is that. Manchester United have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no...